everybody, Jaws Jr. here for yet another rock counting adventure. This time from the world headquarters of Jaws Jr. Entertainment. Here we are showing the final or nearly final results of the new Lapidary Workbench. Specifically designed for what I want to do with it. It's very simple to build. Basically it's 2x6 framing on 4x4 posts and then attached to the studs of the building itself. The top, if I didn't mention it, is plywood, 3/4 inches thick roughly. The color scheme is similar to the color scheme of the shop itself, slight variation, but it's close. Took a little bit of time to build it after I got done with work each day. This is specifically designed to have the square milk crates stacked 3 high and 2 deep. So lots of storage underneath. Off to the side over here is the trusty old rock polishing station. Nothing's changed with that except for I just moved it. Here in the corner we have the Mirror Tools flat lap with some modifications, mainly for the wastewater. That goes down into the bucket there. And water intake. This is a beta test. I'm going to come up with something better over time. But basically a water pump in a bucket, pump the water up to here. Much better than dealing with the little can that's up there that's entirely too small. Also have a dop station here with the wood dop sticks and the steel dop sticks. Dop wax stand. All kinds of stuff here. This is really set here for me to work. Of course, got to have the refrigerator and coffee pot. But again, there's the shelving, some of the materials I have up here. I'll rotate that on a regular basis. Couple of heaters. My Hercules battery charger for my drills, my impact equipment, my lights, all that type of stuff. A scale. And this little workmate that was given me by a friend of mine, which is actually pretty cool because it's got plastic vices, and that might hold rocks pretty well without worrying about chipping them. And if it doesn't work, I'm not out anything. We got more rock storage over here off to the side, and we have tumbling rocks in buckets underneath the stairs over there. Coming around here, this cart I've had for many years, and finally put it into a new use. It's a good height for me. We have the Richardson's Rock Ranch grinder, sander, polisher, I guess is the best way to call it. It's the dry sander. This is only for storage to be used. It will be sitting out front on a table with all the appropriate safety equipment set up, including me wearing a mask. Then we have this bull wheel. Haven't got much use out of it because it's never been set up properly. Glued a couple pieces of 2x6s down to the bottom for stands because there was exposed bolts through the bottom of this particle board holding the motor on, so it would never sit right and scratch the heck out of your surface. But now it is set up and ready to rock. We got some stainless steel shelving over here with just some random storage. That is always going to be a mess, it seems like, but I do need to get rid of a few more things off of that. And of course, I've got obsidian up here on display. And this one here, silver sheen. I want to work that. Snowflake from Idaho, gray banded, and not exactly sure where this one came from, which area of Glass Butte, but it came from there. And what would Jaws Jr. Entertainment be without shiny rocks? Since that's what I'm all about. Shiny rocks, pretty things. Got some buckets here I need to get sorted through. Some of them are from still leftovers from the Prineville Rock Show. Come over this way here, we have the cabochon cart. This is a cart that I built, put on wheels, so I can move it to the front of the shop or to the back, depending on the weather conditions, depending on how hot or cold it is. This needs some more revamping done to it. I plan on putting a post up right here to move so I can have a high location for the power source. The wastewater is always a challenge. I'm going to build a stand here for the bucket and for the drain hose off of this unit, as well as the Highland Park grinder sander polisher unit. Come back around over here, we have a 10-inch trim saw Highland Park from the 1960s. And if you've been subscribed to my channel a lot, you know all about this guy here, the Highland Park Model J2 18-inch slab saw. This cart needs to get cleaned up. It was made by a buddy of mine who's passed away now. And this cart here, which is dirty as well, because I use it, is modeled off of this one. So there's the full tour of what I've got here. We got still yet this huge change that's happened in the past few weeks. There's still going to be some other changes coming up. The next video should reflect the biggest change that I have gone through yet on my lapidary setup. It's going to be exciting, and I'm going to be able to provide a service that to other rockhounds that a lot of people can't provide. Some can, but there's some out there who'd like to that just can't. And it's going to be a service that I'm going to offer for sale. And hey, if somebody I'll just give you a big hint. If you need a big rock cut, let me know. We will see what we can come up with. It's just a big hint, or a little hint. Maybe too much of a hint. It's coming up next week. So also got my internet access here. The little simple laptop. But hey, basically I'm set up here now to be out here for hours on time, thoroughly enjoying myself. Be doing this when the Mrs. Jaws Jr. is interacting with the people from her channel. The link is at the end of this video for Anne's Sunday Drive. Be sure to check her out. So there you go. Have any questions, comments, thoughts? Tell me what you think in the comments. You think this is fantastic? You think this sucks? You think I did a horrible job? You think I did a great job? Tell me all. I don't care. Sarcasm is also welcome. Just please note it as sarcasm, so when I bite back, I can bite back in a sarcastic tone. Oh, we also have better lighting. I forgot to turn that on, so let's go ahead and do this. I'll stand right here and turn it on. And a little bit much for the camera to handle, that much light, but when I come up here to show display work, that works out just fine. So it all depends on the camera and how picky it is. Now it looks pretty good. So I'm going to let you guys go. This is just a quick tour of the new and improved lapidary shop here at Jaws Junior Entertainment, the world headquarters of such. Long time coming, something I've wanted to do for a long time, and the item that's going to be showing up here very soon is what motivated me to do this. So, what can I show you guys? Show you a few rocks. Of course, we got some obsidian, we got some small tumbling obsidian, we got some chips. We got some working material. Yeah, that's what's in this tub here underneath the Richardson Rock Ranch dry sander. And this is just some working stuff. I plan on making some cabochons out of this. Make a cabochon out of that. Make some out of that. Yeah. If you have a carnelian here, that needs to have a cabochon made out of it. I also have a lot more slabs sitting around, so Got a bucket of rocks there I need to sort through to figure out what goes to the rock garden, what stays in here. And I need to do an inventory of my tumbling supplies to make sure I've got enough to get me through the next 6 months, I would say. That would be probably a good round number. These 2 boxes here are filled with grit, 25 pounds each box. And yeah, I go through a lot of grit with this beast. And I do have it turned off. It's normally running. I'll turn it on now. Got to empty them out tonight. I got everything rolling in coarse grit. It's going to go to medium grit. That's the plan. So we will see what I'm going to do with that. Just all kinds of work going on. I will be sharing a lot of what I do in here. Many of my procedures and my steps I show to help everybody else out do do better work for themselves. And keep in mind, I am still learning myself. So with that, I'm going to let everybody go. Oh yeah, and that's all mineral oil for the saw. That's for my 18-inch saw. So everything you need to know going on right here. Just trying to get things set up and organized the way I want to so I can spend hours and hours out here working on rock stuff. So we'll let everybody go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. So just remember, everyone's life is an adventure. Then there's mine. Being quite excited about this new lapidary shop that I have built for myself. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!